Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you guys how to do a basic product shot. I chose something with a really simple shape to it so that I could just show you guys the basics of it and not overcomplicate things. You'll start by duplicating your background layer and then by selecting your pen tool. Now the pen tool in this situation is going to be really easy. We're just going to select each corner of the square to make a square selection. And then once you go back up to that initial point, it'll show a little circle that shows you're going to connect it, and that'll create a path. From that path, you'll right-click to make a selection, and it'll give you the dotted line. Through that, you'll go back into your layers. Once you're back in there, you're going to work on your background copy, and you're going to duplicate. So just hit Command-J, and it will duplicate only your selection. Now create a new layer in between your background copy and that selection, and fill it with white, just complete white. So now all you have is your actual product on a white background, correct? So you're going to double click the product shot and go into your drop shadow. Now the drop shadow, you may have to fiddle a little bit with the settings, the opacity, the spread, the size, the distance. All of it has a different effect. But once you find one that you feel is realistic, which should be just a slight drop shadow, and you can change the angle of course, this is basically what you get out of it. And so you can see that this is just a really clean product shot now. You could put this on Instagram and the white background would be totally flush with the Instagram background, so you would just have one of those nice clean floating product stills. And then as you can see from going forward from this point, you can go ahead and start using the different adjustment layers to change how your product actually looks. You might need to change the lighting, make some adjustments, things like that. We're going to go ahead and do it twice for continuity's sake. So we duplicate the layer. You name it whatever you want. Background copy is fine. You can use the pen tool to outline the product itself, which keep in mind it may take some time if you're using a complicated product. And once your product is outlined, you'll close it in that final select, and it will create a path. Now you go to your path work layer, right click and make it a selection. Go ahead and just hit OK to commit it, and then you are going to hit Command J, which is going to cut out your selection, and you're going to put a white layer underneath that. Just fill it in with the gradient / paint bucket tool. And then you're going to double click the actual product layer and apply a drop shadow. Now you can see this drop shadow goes to the other side. It doesn't really matter which side you want to do with it. It's completely up to you, but you might want to make sure that you are consistent throughout your products. So that's everything that I've got for you guys today. It was a really quick, easy product tutorial. But sometimes when you're running a new business or an independent business, it's really hard to afford photographers or graphic designers. So this is something that you can do at home if you have Photoshop, or it's something that you can usually pay somebody like myself, a commission editor, to do for pretty inexpensive per photo. But that's everything I have for you guys today, and hopefully I will see you all back here again soon.